So, adventuring onward. I don't know what's here. Let's go there. Everybody doing? Iceman, how late are you staying up tonight? Or do you not have a plan? That pizza was a good move. One of the question comes up about how to get through a 24-hour stream, and what is often overlooked is how important it is to eat, eat, eat. Just keep giving your body energy. Not so much that you're stuffed. That won't help, but not having enough food will sap your energy, and you'll just want to lie down and close your eyes. Tim, we'll have to figure that out sometime. Just when it was. Like a boars. What a boar. What a boar. Let's keep going. That sounds more interesting. Cyclops? Cyclops! Oh, I love Cyclops. There's my Ogroid oil. The first one. Love it. How about a better food stack, too, while I'm here? Food. Food. Right on. Hey. Tell Al hi from me. I don't, if Al, hi. You're there watching? Hi, what's up? Yeah, Al's right next to you, so tell him hi for me. You know what, Kim? I'm way ahead of you. Okay, 5 minutes. I'm 5 minutes ahead of you. Yeah, it's definitely coffee time. If you don't want to fight, we don't have to fight. Tree. There's another tree. My favorite. Poor guy is so slow. He's all frosty and slow. You know why? Because ice is nice. Baby is asking how many hours you can clock in Bloodborne and in Dark Souls 3. I think our playthrough here in Dark Souls 3 was about 70 hours, 70 something hours. Bloodborne I played more than once, quite a few times already. Single playthrough, maybe similar to that. And then there's the procedurally generated Chalice dungeons and the unique bosses down there, repeat and unique bosses down there. So, a lot between the two games, well over 100 hours, probably closer to 200 if you were going to be thorough, learning curve, etc. Plenty.
Is it over then? Thank you, witches.
You're welcome. Quick trip back to these caves to see if going south from inside those caves gets to that destination. Then moving on.
I'm going to save with my hands. Watch your stones.
There's... Alright, they are cowering. I was gonna say there are enemies nearby and everyone's all tranquil and copacetic. Sounds like boars. Same boars that I went by. Didn't reapply Quen. I greedily wanted to use Iris's proc, and it wore off before I even swung, and I swung anyways and didn't apply Quen and got reamed. What about The Witcher 3? 100 to 200 hours. Easy. That I can't recommend highly enough. I mean, Dark Souls 3, fantastic. Bloodborne, fantastic. Also some of my favorite games, but be upwards of... We're getting to 500 hours in The Witcher. I don't have a count, but we're closer to 500 than 400 now. I don't need to kill those boar. They didn't do anything to me. They're scaring all the locals, but local people, local problems. Although, maybe if I rescued them, they'd let me move in. It's pretty here. Take a look. Nearby ruins. Small patch of farmland. Small boar problem.
Mess with the bull, you'll get the horns.
Bull! A bull.
Have I gone absolutely cuckoo? Selling all dirt cheap?
Come to Geralt.
Salutations.
Fake. 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 Liar. Liar. Woof. How's the day been, Bull? Go to the ruins of Fort Asar. Not yet. Cave entrance. There it is. So, now. Mark this and enter the cave. Let's see if that solves that small mystery. And if the Kikamores haven't respawned. Very important. You might have gone a little overboard, baby, this month. Last of Us, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, Tomb Raider, Until Dawn, DMC, Uncharted Collection, Alien Isolation. Damn. Baby, that is awesome. You've got, good times. You've got so much good stuff. Sweet. DMC, I got that, I think, in a bundle. That's the only one there I haven't played. Yeah, it's the only one there I haven't played. Definitely more critters in there. You're not alone. I see a warrior, and I see... It's just, it gotta be. It's big enough. So, Superior White Honey is ready. Swallow, ready. Torch. On. Strong attacks. Insectoid oil. Just get a can of raid. And Quen at the ready. Alright. Oh, that's fantastic. Cool. When I jumped off of Discord, you got a phone call. You closed a huge deal you've been working on for months. You had to lurk. You were filling out paperwork. That's super cool. Congratulations. Love hearing that. Patience. See 2 workers and a warrior. If the workers will come over here. Whoa! I can only hope I got a bleed on him. Alright, workers down. Ah! No! Oh God! Die. You die first. You die now. No, you die now. You die now. Just like that. I hate those things. Urgh.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
Fires steel sword. Always time for boxing. So did I find... Yeah, it was a place of power. Cool. 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 What I wanted. Not the place of power, but that undiscovered location to be discovered is now. Or hot springs.
Water's hot. Get burned if I don't watch it. Could use some protection. Maybe firework.
Hot spring sounds cool right about now. Which way is out? Not out. Like out. Swell. Just swell. Okay. This has worked pretty well. So now, tempted to go clean up a little more. We'll have checked out everything in this area that's on the map. Plus more pops up. Haven't gone down here. heading east, then northeast. I'd like to get back to the quest line. We're not in any rush. I think we're moving at a really good pace. A lot of these undiscovered locations are pretty small that we've come across, and I expect it'll be about the same. So this area looks very busy, but half of those will take 5 minutes, and some of those will take a nice chunk of time. I didn't. Kim, I didn't. There's a couple things that could be going on. I did not change the emote, so it's either not showing up. Wouldn't it be showing up if the lower resolution version is being used at any point? Don't think the pixels show up there. The extra pixelation shows up there just because they disappear when not enough resolution to show those particular extra pixels. Static. I don't know if that's it though. I definitely didn't change anything. Ambient alert. I saw that critical. I guess a few people go off the path and get burned in the hot springs in Yellowstone on a regular basis. But they don't usually fall in and die. That water will deliver third-degree burns, from what I understand a lot of it. You don't go swimming. It's just what Geralt said. You know, you gotta use Quen. The guy didn't use Quen. That was a problem. He forgot his Quen. Panther!
How you like that?
Land shark! Wow. The cat is ragdolling just like the humanoids. Come on, meow. That's just strange. I see dead pixels. I see what you did there. More boars. The last group of boars killed me. And this group of boars killed me. Did I not put Quen up at all? At all. Never heard Quen burst, so I don't think I put it up. Try that again. Dude, I'm just passing through. I keep getting into fights with boars. Okay, that's different, though. There's my golden Oriole. Take it. Okay, close in. Well, that's a pretty one. Is this one more? Is this one more orange than some of the others? Quick! Oh, that was close. Do not be there when they pop. Bad, 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 bad. Yes! Oh, that was clutch. Feed me, Seymour, feed me. Al, what's hanging? What's happening? I'm not losing it yet, I swear. It's way too early for that. One more. Welcome, bud.
Duchess means for that creature to settle here permanently.
Oh.
She gave him a big heart for that very reason. Now that we found the protector, all those early minutes, whoosh, I'm tired.
Impossible.
I can't even make it doesn't want to go in the cart joke. Not a proper one. Nerding it out. Maximus Nerdicus. Let's head over to the tourney grounds and we can maybe fast travel from there. Kim. Reminder. Hype. Awesome. Feedback, positive feedback on the lighting. Iceman, that is good to hear. Did you end up doing facing the umbrellas rather than the globes towards you? There she is. What's up, Wombat? How many times have I called out tonight? And is Wombat there? Somebody back me up here. What's up, Wombat? Welcome. Glad you made it. Glad you made it. We've hardly done anything with the story. You came in at a beautiful piece of scenery, and I saved Ring Island. We had some, we got awfully close to Ring Island at one point. I said, we can't go. Oh, I'm right there. We're right next to it. Look where we are. You know what? We have a different order of business. There can be only one. Investigate the Isle on Lac Selavi. Selavi. I don't know. It doesn't say Selavi, but Selavi. I don't know where the accent, what the accent does, but I guess that's Ring Island. We saw it from above. I saw it from a very different position. I didn't realize I was on the shore of the same lake right now. That's cool though. Must have seen it from up there, up on one of those hills. Oh yeah, you got 3 days off? That is awesome. We missed you the past couple days. Figured you were just working really long shifts. Lake. Nice climbing, Geralt. Nice climbing. Investigate the Isle. There can be only one. Oh, look at that. Just in case there's a fight. What do you think the odds are that there's not going to be a fight? This one is your favorite bull? We've had it since Tuesday. First day playing Blood and Wine.
I'm walking on water. Just like
Like who?
a pond skater. Who are you thinking?
No matter. I suppose you thought nothing else in life could surprise you, eh? Wrong.
See what lays just beneath the water's surface on that stone.
Hey, happen to know how the hell I can walk on that water?
Naturally, I know. Since time immemorial have I dwelt in solitude on this shore, and I can testify to the extraordinary nature of the lake.
What's so extraordinary about it? I mean, besides the fact that you can walk on its surface.
A sword, most wondrous, lies in its depths. I watch over it. The blade may be grasped solely by one who possesses the 5 chivalric virtues.
Folk call me a lot of things, but virtuous? I don't know.
Yet I do know, for I know who you are. You have proven yourself capable of great sympathy. You are a man of honor, as many can attest. Of humble means yourself, you showed generosity to others. Your valor is the stuff of legends. Reason guides your actions, as it does those of all who are wise. You have proven the 5 chivalric virtues dwell in your heart.
Mean the sword's mine? I can dive in and take it?
The sword deserves the hand of a master. You must prove your skills are worthy through combat atop the water's surface. Are you ready?
Anytime.
Then draw your blade.
Oh my god. Oh yeah! Oh, I'm so toast. Good God, he killed me. Cheap shot. How you doing, Rummy? This is awesome. That was painful, too.
One of your inculture ought to manage to go.
That was not smart. That's smart.
This is the last test. You must show what you're made of. You have proven worthy of wielding the blade, beyond all doubt.
Wow.
Message coming in.
Behold,
Patching
your
it through.
Arendite.
Luigi, thank you for the host.
Met before.
Good to see you again.
Certainly. The hermit admitted he knew you, remember?
The Lady of the Lake.
It is I. Forget not that you are a man right and honorable, devoted to doing good. And for these reasons you received the blade. Now bear it. And I trust this time you shall not lose it.
Dude.
Just wonder.
No! That was a nice touch. This game is the coolest. Arendite, level 72. Each blow generates charges which increase sword damage by 10%. Charges are lost over time or when receiving damage. A fully charged sword always deals critical hit damage. This is like an iris. Killing a foe with a fully loaded sword will expend its charge to permanently increase the weapon's damage. Wait, what? Killing a foe with a fully loaded sword will expend its charge to permanently increase the weapon's damage. Okay, to a maximum of 20, increasing along with your character's level. When she said that, you felt so bad you sold Arendite in Witcher 2. I don't remember if I did. You know I'm a hoarder, and I remember Arendite. I don't remember if I sold. That was awesome! Rummy, question? That sword be OP. The equine quest been done? I don't think so. Has the equine quest been done? That must be the one you're looking forward to. I'll show you what's in my journal. Got the main quest where children toil, toys waste away. We're making our way back towards that in a little bit, and then we'll probably spend some time on the main quest line. Definitely, Wombat. That was worth it too. Worth saving. Perfect timing. You came in. We were right on the shore. Perfect. Went the warble of a smitten knight. Fists of fury. Toussaint. Oh, we got to do that. We got to do that. Oh, there's so much stuff we got to do. It's so cool. We have everything. I mean, it's like I can't do it all at once. We got to do that. No, we got to do that. We got to do that. We got to do that. Knight for hire. Till death do you part. Turn and face the strange. No place like home. Master, 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 master. We're kind of doing that right now. We're trying to get the rest of the diagrams. The Hunger Game. We have to go back to Corvo Bianco and upgrade and check on Marlene. Mutual of Beauclair's Wild Kingdom. The Gold Gotti. Knight for hire is so fun. Gold Gotti, you sold Erendite. This Erendite? You sold this Erendite? Oh. Knight for hire. Go to the Ducal Camerlengo to learn the details of the contract. Geralt came across an altogether typical-looking notice. Someone was looking for the help of knights or other strong men. He concluded he met the above-stated requirements and set off for Knights Dormant Square to meet with the Ducal Camerlengo. We're going to do it all. It's a 24-hour stream. We'll probably have time for most of this DLC. Most of what's left, which is a lot. But we also have a lot of time left. And anything we don't finish is good. We don't really want... I don't want to finish it during this stream. I don't ever want it to end. But what would be perfect would be another 12 hours or so that we could play on Tuesday and wrap it up then instead of... you gotta do the equine quest. Paper Chase. Yeah, Paper Chase is... I did not finish. We went through a lot of Paper Chase, though. Talk to Cian Finelli about your coin. I got yelled at for giving him a week to come up with the coin. After a long bout of trench warfare against the bank's bureaucracy, Geralt finally reached the bank's owner, Giacomo Cian Finelli. Unfortunately, Giacomo was suffering a small liquidity crisis in regards to Geralt's funds. Geralt decided to take a risk and wait a week, but only on condition that he would not have to procure any additional documents. I said, a million cool things to do. We're close to Corvo Bianco. We haven't been there in a while. Let's go back to Corvo Bianco and check in. And when we next leave, we can go wherever. We'll see. We'll just follow some meandering path. You cannot save your game. What? This island is sweet. I save my game now because it might kill me when I go off that. Elga, you'll be back after the fourth quarter. All right, see you in a bit. Do I want to find equine on my own in the wild, or do I want a map? I want to find it on my own, unless I don't by some absurd point in time where it seems silly that I haven't found it yet. And you're just going crazy. For now, though, I'm cool. Tell you what, Rumi, tell me what quadrant of the map it's in. Northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest. Just give me a nudge like that, and I'll keep an eye out for it. The streams in Toussaint are amazing. I could stand by the running water and chill. Long time. I'd like to sit down by the stream and just hang out here. we got transcoding. Heck yeah, we got very lucky. Had it from the beginning. The peacocks really make noises that sound like people screaming for help. That's the second time I've heard something that sounded like, help! And I turn and there's just, there it was again. It's a peacock noise. Is that really what peacocks sound like? No way. The peacock's just calling for help. Can't handle that. Did you see the way the deer brushed through the flowers? The way the flowers got pushed aside as the deer was running through it? Look for that. If another deer runs through, just like Geralt is... Oh, look at that. How he's pushing the flowers away. The deer prancing through did that. It looks... This field amazing or what? Alright, this does just keep getting better and better and better and better. Look at all of that. Those windmills are awesome.
Bastard.
Nice sword. Yeah, critical when you go through from New Game to New Game Plus, you do get to keep weapons. You don't get to keep books that are read or your Gwent deck or maybe a few other things, but you get to keep most things. You definitely get to keep your weapons. There's no place like home. Such an acrobat. So we're here to check in on Marlene and
We would stump till we were wrecked and sweaty.
Marlene was turned into a white hundreds of years ago, and we broke the curse. But she wasn't really saying much when we were here last. She was catching up. She was hungry. Few hundred years hungry.
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I cut it short.
Yes, years of suffering. You know what was worse than the hunger? Watching my loved ones, my children grow old and die. All my family's long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
Of course you can stay here.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly? I could never infringe so on your hospitality. Yet,
Yeah,
after all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
How fitting.
don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Nothing could make me happier. Thank you.
No, thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never wed, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but to you, well, perhaps let them be a token of my gratitude. If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar. There are several barrels. You must give each a knock until you find the right one.
Do just that. Thanks.
Learn to cook. And when?
I'd never expect someone with your past to feel drawn to the kitchen.
Do you fear I will cook in your home as I brewed as a wife?
Not at all.
Counting on you having slightly better taste as a human.
Of that, you can be sure. I loved cooking, even as a child. My gran was a true master in the kitchen. Her spit-roasted ox was famed throughout the
Get
land.
it? Spit roasted?
Thought you were a lady, owned an estate.
Do you mean to say a woman of my rank should have had a cook? You're right, of course. And I had the best of cooks. But I devised the dishes myself. They only prepared them.
You sure you don't feel lonely out here?
I cannot say yet. Too little time has passed since you freed me of my thrall, but somehow, for now at least, I do not feel drawn to the city, to others.
Visited others' homes as a white.
Yes, but ever at night, when all were asleep, I went in search of spoons.
Remember, you can always change your mind.
Boon.
Decide you've lived here long enough, just say the word.
I'd never wish to seem ungrateful.
And I'd never want you to stay against your will.
Take care now.
See you later.
Take care, Witcher. And remember, you always have warm food awaiting your return.
Wait, the quest updated. It didn't complete? Oh, treasure. that is quite close to where we're going. I think our next stop will be Hunting Cottage, pick up that treasure, and Diagram Quest. One of them was take us over there. You do, Wombat? Nice. Have a shirt with the tick saying spoon. My inventory and weight limit. Here yet? Let's do some renovations while we're here. Got the coin. Let's do it. I've never had. I'm not gonna hit 60,000 because we're gonna do this. I've not had this much ever. No place like home. Restore Corvo Bianco to its former glory. Oh, look. Major Domo.
A pleasure to welcome you once again to the as yet humble confines of Corvo Bianco. When last we met, I did not get the opportunity to present my credentials. With your permission, I shall do so now. I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands.
Ever play Gwent? Oh, we finally get to play some Gwent. Let's play Gwent and then renovate.
Ever play Gwent, BB?
Funny you should ask, sir. I was quite adept in my younger years, but that was so long ago. I fear I've limited my interest to collecting now. Managed to assemble quite the set of decks.
Probably a shark.
Sounds interesting. Mind showing me what you got?
Not at all, sir, but
Super
only
Kaleido.
in action.
Hello, hello.
A round or two, perhaps?
We're conflicted about whether to get this. Phantom Pain.
May
Both
the best
fantastic.
man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular
Sort of in the Witcher mood
factions?
now, but... Oh, we get to... Haha. Do you wish to play against any particular faction? He has good decks across the board. Surprise me.
Not really. You choose.
So my monster deck is just passable. I don't think I'm done playing it yet. I don't have enough cards to play the new Skellige deck. I added a few plain cards. We're still way short, so we can't do the Skellige deck yet. I was doing alright with Northern Realms, and I have not really played the others. I've not played Nilfgaard. I have not played Scoia'tael, not more than... I'm sure I have both decks built, but... Playing Northern Realms. And I have not played the new... the cow seems to have changed. I have not played the cow card. And this card is removed from the battlefield. It summons a powerful new unit card to take its place. Don't know what that might be, don't say. But the decoy is probably how we are going to remove the cow from the deck. Moo! And we'll see what shows up. Gaunter, 1, perfect. Vampire, 1, perfect. Crone, 2 of them, not perfect. However, 4 heroes, including Yennefer, a medic, and the Kayran, which can be close combat or ranged. Let's see. We don't want a muster card, 2 of the same muster cards in the hand, because they'll be available anyways. We got a 0-point spy. That was a perfect swap in the end. So, played Thaler. Gets 2. I haven't played someone with Northern Realms or Nilfgaard in a while who played a lot of spy cards. I need to keep this decoy to find out what the cow does. Otherwise, I would grab that spy. I would grab Thaler. If I decoy Thaler, I will get Thaler. I can play Thaler. I can get extra cards. And I want extra cards. But I need that decoy, because I gotta find out what the cow does. I don't care if we lose the game. Well, I might care, but... Spy, 0 point spy. I got another decoy! Good news is I can pull taller now. Avenger ability? Is that the cow? I don't even know what the, summon Avenger. Spider, let me find out the hard way. I no. Thank you though, man. Stop. We got another Gaunter and a Horn. Your opponent has passed. He passed with 9 cards and only 4 points on the board. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this round. Take this round. Simplest way to take this round without wasting anything. I could play Gaunter O'Dim, there'll be 3 of them. Or the vampires, there'll be 2 more. Or we could find out what the deal is with the cow, like right now. Do it. We play this cow. Now let's remove the cow from the board. And maybe it has to be an aggressive move. I don't know. Let's see. Anything? Nothing. That may have been the tip that Spider was looking for. Was looking to offer. That's not how removing it from the board was going to work. There we go. That must not be what summons the Avenger. Maybe it has to be scorched or otherwise defeated in some fashion. So to not throw this away completely, let me put, I don't have anything in the trash. We'll save Yennefer. I don't want to waste the Crones. Go, Gaunter, go. Oh, good. It's a natural learning process. It made sense at the time, so. Except not the cow. Where did I get it? I had the cow from before the DLC, but the cow didn't, I don't think, have the Avenger property. Let's put that cow on the board. Let me know what you find out about the cow. I think I bought it, but I'm not positive I bought it. My leader card will double the strength of my non-hero close combat cards, just like the Commander's Horn would. So the Commander's Horn will only be useful on the range line. I may as well play it. The cow was on the floor in the barn in Hearts of Stone. Cool. Well, that makes sense. In the barn. I would have gotten a lot more out of the Kayran playing it on the front line. It would have added to each of the cards in the front line. I wasn't even thinking about what it was going to add. The special property of that Kayran card, though, would have been cool there. I don't know what he's hiding with his 3 cards. But he might I don't know. I don't think he's got a chance. What could he possibly have? Fast. Yeah, well, Yennefer can join Geralt on the board. You crushed him.
I congratulate you on your victory. Shall we continue playing?
I've never had anyone ask after a Gwent game if we want to continue playing. Sure, I'll play him again. Let's play one more round.
Man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
Not really. You choose.
Monsters versus monsters. Oh, if he has a good monsters deck, that could be iffy. I did not use the cow properly. Let's see what else we've got. I don't know how to use the cow properly. Cirilla, Fiona, Ellen, Rhiannon. Toad, which is a ranged Scorch. I love it. This is a nice combo. Depends on what the enemy plays, but a ranged and a close combat Scorch. Don't have a decoy to pull any of them back and reuse them, but that might turn up in a redraw. Let's swap. Hey, swap the cow for a decoy. Ow, my leader card. I might end up playing close combat in more than one round, so having a commander's horn and a leader card that behaves the same way for close combat is not a waste. Let's not swap any other cards here. Take that draw. How's the evening been for you, Bob? DBA Bob! How many vampires does he have? None? He has all these different decks, but they're not... I don't want to speak too soon. Maybe he has awesome decks and he just got shitty hands. What I could do... I don't know that it matters, I'm already ahead. But if I played this Close Combat Scorch card, because he has more than 10 total points in Close Combat line, highest point Close Combat card will get Scorched. Played a Crone and the Crone didn't bring any Crones. He played a Vampire and the Vampire didn't bring any Vampires. He played a Ghoul and the Ghoul didn't bring any Ghouls. His muster cards are weak. Means his deck has gotta be weak. So, let's beat him up a little. Now, I can yank that back. Welcome back, Edge. Welcome back. He already passed. I can take not only my highest point card on the board back before allowing the round to end, but I can snatch it back and potentially use it again. And Snow taught me that trick. Snowy taught me that. You cannot normally decoy a Scorch card, but if it's a conditional Scorch card, like ranged or close combat, then you can decoy it. Frosty! Yeah, that hurts. Twas smart. These Scorch cards, he's not going to have anything to allow me to use these properly. Which is fine. I'll play this anyways. We'll just play it again. And it'll get squashed down to a 1 and then doubled to a 2. The Frost is really messing up the front line. But the Commander's Horn from the leader, at least turning the 1s into 2s. He doesn't have anything to play. This is so sad that he has nothing. Nothing. Magic the Witchering. Oh, we're all gonna have to play. We'll see what comes of it, but I have a feeling if it's gonna be awesome. Just beating this guy up. He has a terrible deck. He did say he hasn't played in a long time, but that's sad. Let's not play him a third game. Forgot he had a leader card, but... Not even close to saving him.
I congratulate you on your victory.
No,
Shall we continue playing?
I don't want to see BB start crying.
Maybe later. Got something I need to do right now.
As you wish, sir.
How about that renovation?
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
From the house?
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
Okay. Alright.
It's in your hands.
This is gonna get expensive
Make
fast.
the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around.
Just get it done.
Highly skilled at what they do. It shall not take them
I'm
too
sure
long, I
they're
wager.
highly skilled.
2
And
days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state. Is there anything else you require, sir?
well, now I'm afraid to ask for more renovations. The grounds would be really nice to
Starting to
improve
get into
those.
this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
Provided we preserve the ground's Beauclervois stylings, and on condition that you are not considering something like digging vast holes in which to store monster carcasses or bury cursed treasure, I am very much in favor, sir.
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompelli once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yeruga. I will contact him at once.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
House, the grounds.
Know what? Changed my mind.
Yeah, we already...
I shall be glad to
Silly conversation branches. Is that it for the upgrades, or just it for
Gotta get
now?
back to my business
It's a
now.
feeling that's just
See
it
you
for
soon.
now. Yes, closing in on 8 hours. Wow, that's a third. On Blue Buy. Restore Corvo Bianco to its former glory. Armor stand. We'll check it out when it's further renovated. Hang a painting. No items in inventory. I have a painting of Hemmelfart in my stash. Yes, I hope I can hang it. I knew I saved that painting for something. Check it out. Hierarch Hemmelfart. I've saved it for my first playthrough. There it is. Painting of Hierarch Hemmelfart. I hope I can hang that. It's probably not a hangable painting. I won't be too disappointed. Just a little bit if I can't hang my painting of Hierarch Hemmelfart. It's the little things in life. I have selected the Hunger Game. I denied everyone Gwent the first 200 hours of The Witcher. No, I won't play Gwent. Screw that. Was it the high-stakes Gwent tournament at the Passiflora where I killed everyone? That what I did during my first playthrough? Did I get caught up in that quest and not want to play Gwent and kill everybody? I have some memory of this. There's the door.
Scrub often. You'll soon need a coffin.
You too, Wombat. It's a well-made game. Really quite clever.
The Book of Lust is hard.
It's my first time playing any deck-building card game.
One can grip the damn
Rumor has it the Duchess has summoned the Witcher for more than
The
the peace.
Book of Lust
He's to
is
tend to the
hard
Hanses.
and girthy.
She's given him a
No
vineyard,
one can
a
grip
dumpling
the
of
damn
sorts.
thing.
A vineyard? Yeah, this one. The one you're in right now. My vineyard. My vineyard.
The Dutch is small, but do you know any who's not heard of our wines?
Forgot to try and hang the painting. It was sort of intentional because it's gonna. I don't know what the upgrades are gonna change. I was gonna wait until it's upgraded and then try to hang it. Maybe that doesn't make sense, but it was intentional. Didn't say anything. Bones. Walking at this pace, without speeding up or slowing down. Well, it's cool when it works. But I end up doing, like, a lot of staggered A lot of that, or if I'm pushing just a little bit too hard, I end up walking and then running just a little bit. You love this house, Spider, the huge amount of howling that slowly fades as you get closer. Werewolf. Their wolf. Their castle. Why are you speaking that way? Thought you wanted to. Here's Uncle Scrooge's money bin. The spoon version.
Might want to look around some.
Supposed to knock on each barrel until I find the right one.
Full. Strange.
400 crowns and a gold stick of joy.
That's awful pretty. It'll look great in the house.
Huh. Right? Completed the Hunger Game. Ardix, hey, what's happening? Tell you very vaguely where I am in the main story, so you can ascertain whether you can watch. You've done what I'm currently doing. Main story. Very vaguely. That's really hard. It's pretty specific. I don't know how to answer that. Maybe you could whisper, Ardix, I'll tell you what. Bull, you've played through all of this, right? Bull, if you've played through all of Blood and Wine, maybe if you're cool with that, Ardix could, Oh, you can see the name of the quest already. You know you can watch now. Sweet. 8 hours. Oh, that's right. S7's back. You could ask S7, possibly Bull and other people. People who have finished, you could... Well, S7 hasn't finished, though. S7 hasn't finished. I've almost made that mistake a couple times, but still. 8 hours. No, I realize that you haven't played through it all, Ardix, but S7, who was offering to field a question, I keep thinking he has, and he hasn't. No, he hasn't, though. So before we get back to that quest line, I want to continue. One of these caves is the one very... Alt that. We're working on the Manticore quest line. That is the one that's very near. Perfect. North of here. Not far. Yoda, not far. The howling has returned. Welcome back, Mike. The White Quest was pretty crazy and pretty awesome. Marlene, we just spoke with Marlene back at Corvo Bianco. He's now the cook. But that is the first time I guess it's the end of her quest line, the first time we've spoken with her since breaking the curse. Since we left her there eating. Her hunger, and then no, you can't use the spoon. You can't use the spoon. Drop the spoon. Awesome. Very cool. Being surrounded. What happened when you did? Did she... How did it play out if you did not drop the spoon? Kickamores out here? Don't be Kickamores. Don't be Kickamores. Arachnomorphs. Bugged. Level 1 Arachnomorphs. One's bugged. You couldn't eat the slop, and then she just ran away. Oh. And you could optionally follow her. Let's... I don't know what I expected.
The cave Merton mentioned. Need to look around.
I think the sound design in Blood and Wine is the best yet in the game. And some of the music. Best yet. Notes on the wall. That's not even what I meant. Verily I say unto you, give alms to the poor. Yet deposit not a whole watermelon upon a beggar's lap, but merely half, lest the beggar's joy strike him with apoplexy. Just got that sword dyed? What do you mean? Did you lose the sword somehow? Geralt. Lebioda, blessed be thy name. Please let my son Julian reach Kovir safely. Let him find a little lady at last, one well-born and with ample tracts of land. Pascal. Did we miss break time? No. But again, I don't know what time breaks are anymore since they're not on the hour because of the pizza. So I don't know if we're coming up on a break in half an hour or if it's like an hour and a half. I have no idea. And I'm enjoying myself, so hopefully someone will nudge me if it's been too long. Text smeared. Already asked, Melitele. I've been to the druids and nothing. So maybe you, great Lebioda, will hear my prayer. I want to be old, ugly, and fat, for I am sick and tired of staring at all these fair folk. They're as dull as ditch water. I, at least, aspire to be interesting. Quentin. Well, that's cool. Really that soon? Okay. So, sort of due for a break in about half an hour. Thank you, Kim. Oh, great Lebioda, make my fields yield bounties and save them from floods and drought. But only my fields, mind you. My neighbor has had enough luck of late. Gaston. Oh, I'm missing some. Hold on. Backtrack. Backtrack. Where did I start? Came in over here. There's more than one at each spot. Look at that. There's 2 at each spot. Another one. We went to a vineyard and there was mention of Jean-Luc, who didn't want to tend the vineyards. He was probably off looking at the stars. Wonder if this is the same brother? Bastien? Was that his brother's name? And may Jean-Luc be struck down and his bowels devoured by cholera, for he is a lecher and harlot's brood like few others. No, not the same Jean-Luc. Doesn't feel like it. Pretty sure there was a next-gen reference in the last one. That does not sound like a reference to the same Jean-Luc. Merton's Prayer. Merton's Prayer. 7 Phaein 1203. Bless me with strength that I may never falter. Bless me with grace that I may never doubt. Bless me with fortitude of spirit that I may leave behind the old and embrace the new with courage. I, Merton, as a member of the Guild of Witchers named after the Manticore, begin this day my pilgrimage. Here, in the very cave where, for 23 days and 23 nights, Lebioda fasted and meditated, I vow to atone for my sins, to walk the path of redemption, and rid myself of all that ties me to my old life, so that I may stand proudly among the disciples of the highest, and proclaim myself a new man. I shall thus now journey to the temple of Lebioda, to meet with the great beggar, a sage who has pondered the pearls of Lebioda more than any else in this sad vale of tears. I shall listen to his counsel and follow his guidance on my road to absolution.
There we are. Merton wrote a prayer on the back of the diagram. Seems he left the prison, came here, then went on to the temple.
Huh. Let me be beautiful, shapely, alluring, and always youthful, and may lice gnaw on that strumpet Maria's fat hiney. Babette.
Slips of paper all over. Prayer on each one. Maybe Merton left one too.
Yeah, you did this backwards. Read that one. That's what I noticed. There were more than one. Please bless Mummy with good health, great Lebioda. Make her well, and make her never get so awful pissed again. Antoinette. Do not unto thy neighbor what thou thyself deemest unpleasant, unless thy neighbor hath done thee sorely wrong, and rife with vileness were his deeds. Rife with vileness. Deeds. I missed one. Thou shalt always speak the truth, unless the truth is not well served by being spoken, in which case thou shalt lie. Got that one. Remember to seek moderation in all things, in drink and victuals, and the pleasures of the flesh, for whosoever shall abuse these pleasures shall awake the next morn in great pain, with a pounding head and a wilted member. Words of wisdom. Then you have to go back to the city and cup the balls of Sir What's-His-Name, if you can regain your virility. Feel like you missed hearing one? I think I got him. Did I miss something, Rummy? Let me know. I'm gonna check the map. Did you read the one that was a reference about land? Pretty sure, but I don't mind checking again. Let me see where we're gonna be going though. All the way. Wow. Before we go up there, we'll switch over to the Griffin set, which is just up this way. I'll go back. Happy to go back. It's right here. One about land. I think it's on the left. Possibly this. Oh, great Lebioda, make my fields yield bounties and save them from floods and drought. But only my fields, mind you. My neighbor has had enough luck of late. Gaston. Huge tracts of land. Oh, yeah. Yep. I did read it. Ample. Lebioda, blessed be thy name. Please let my son Julian reach Kovir safely. Let him find a little lady at last, one well-born and with ample tracts of land. Pascal. Yeah, I saw. Let's straight north, and then we'll head east. There's 2 stops, perhaps along the way. Be near the ruins. Not the strangest thing. Maybe that he's making it a priority is strange. Rummy, you've asked me before I started playing Blood and Wine even about the stars. Hinted how awesome they were, and they are. One of the things I saw today early in the stream that was so cool was a sunset where the stars could be seen coming out before the sun was done setting. So you had the orange glow and a purplish light, and then the stars were starting to come out. And it wasn't at all dark yet. But it felt like a different sunset because the stars were coming out that time early. Maybe they always do in Toussaint, but it felt great. Hadn't noticed it before. Mike, a voice actor, may have leaked DMC5 through his resume, as happens with a lot of voice actors these days. They talk about working on projects that are not announced. What have we here? Arrest warrant. In accordance with Article 161 of the Ducal Code, the Attorney General for the City of Beauclair has designated a reward to be given to whomsoever shall bring before the court one Filbert von Witten, alias Four Fingers, or else provide proof of his passing. 1, 2, 3. Casteldacia State.
Vengeance will be mine, in this life or in death to come.
Ghostly Knight. That escalated quickly. You can, yeah. I found that. Very cool. The extra markers you can make. Put one with a skull or... Erendite. Notes by a Van Gilder from Filbert's Hunts. Always enjoyed practicing my craft. Killing came as naturally to me as blowing my nose. They raised me to be a knight, and being a brigand's not much different. First, blood and swords, then wine and harlots to wash the worries away. But ever since that horrid night, everything has changed. My dreams are filled with nightmares in which I relive those events step by step. We took the estate by storm and pulled Maximus Macrinus out of his bedding, still in his nighties. Yet we had to put off dealing with him and first see to his family. Those were our orders, like it or not. But it's one thing to impale some corpulent cow diddler with a wine-stained mustache, and quite another to string up a snot-nosed runt. He squealed like a little girl when the lads threw the noose around his neck. Macrinus tried to buy us off, even showed me the candlestick lever that opens the hidden vault where he hides his family treasures. But Filbert's orders were clear. Next up was Maximus's wife. The lads spent a long time having their way with her and making Maximus watch. Too long. I didn't know the harlot's brood. Haven't a clue what he did to Filbert to make him wish such a fate on him and his family, but that was too much for me. Only once his whole clan was swinging. Turn our attention to Macrinus. We struck him with hot pokers, cut off his ears, then slit his gut, and he, throughout all this horror, he didn't scream once. Only groaned under his breath. When it came time for him to die, in a puddle of his own excrement, under the tree where we'd hanged his wife and son, he looked me in the eyes and whispered, "Vengeance will be mine, this life or the next." Those were his last words. Dark clouds filled the sky in that instant, and a harsh gale sprung up, and I gave the order to move out. I remember perfectly how, when I first reported this back to Filbert, it was all smiles, happy as a clam. Didn't even harangue me for not looting the manor. Clear he cared about one thing and one thing only, Macrinus' death. News of the treasure we left at Casteldacia quickly spread around Montcrain, and the few lads from our haunts are fixing to head over there to see what they can find. I'll join them. I'll bury the remains still lying there in the yard. Maybe then the spirits will know peace. Maybe I'll wipe away at least some of my sins. Maybe at last I'll be able to sleep soundly. That was heavy. That was heavy. Centipedes. Go! Geralt, get away! No, that was close. Yes. I prefer the centipedes to the Kikimors, to be honest. I think I got the centipedes number mostly. Kikimors, I think I'm better at knowing what I need to do than doing what I need to do. You're not a fan of the new enemy types? Oh, I am mostly. I love that they are throwbacks to the first Witcher. Some are quite exciting. The Alp was great. Fast, aggressive vampires. Rock formation. So Erendite is glowing, and there's a number 7 on the little set of buff icons. Review what it does, see if I can figure out quite where it's at. Killing a foe will permanently increase the weapon's damage. Now it says permanently. I don't know if that's true permanence, but damage is increased by 2. Maximum of 20. We haven't gotten to 20, but we've gotten to 2. So if we... No, Kim, I appreciate the reminders. Thank you very much. If we continue to fight with it, it'll be charged up sometimes when we kill. Looks like its damage has already gone up by that small amount, and there'll be more gains. Yay.
You gave me the hiccups.
I gave you the hiccups. Did I scare you? Let me scare you again. I can get rid of your hiccups. Oh, my torch. I can't do the iris attacks. Get rid of the torch. Torch away. Pucker up. Oh, I'm gonna fix your hiccups now, I promised. We've got archers guarding the entrance. Well, in that case.
These hiccups are driving me. You stand no chance against us. Let history. Come on, come here.
Oh, move!
Take cover! You slew Starling's
No!
the whole of us at once!
Ah! Bouncy, bouncy. Bouncy, bouncy. Branderman. Well, hello. Mike, you gave up on Gwent. So if we switch back to Erendite, does it still... What does it show it? 5. So with time, that's decaying. The charge on Erendite is decaying with time. No longer glowing. But the damage bonus it got was permanent. Should be permanent. Alright, Hangman's Venom. When selected.
You gave me
And I promised to cure them, and then I didn't. I'm a terrible, terrible person. So this time, the first order of business is curing your hiccups. You're welcome. Wreck the big guy.
The whole of us at once! You maggot-boned freak! Pucker up!
Dr. J. Dr. J. Dr. J. With the hiccup cure. Overburdened. Well, let's pick up everything and then drop crap in one spot. We'll just go poop in the corner.
Praised be the prophet Leviathan.
Uh-oh, there's more. Oh, God. Corner pooping, it's the best. Just ask Johnny.
Witcher, save me!
Why, you brave peeved.
What? Lost your nerve?
These hiccups are trying to get me mad!
Doogie. He's gotta be somewhere. The key, the key. Key, the key, what key? The man with the hook. Cage key. An earnest scrawler's journal. Ding my dong. Today we drink to the last drop. Or till we drop. Four Fingers had us pitch camp near Delenifer Pass, and to keep from going daffy with boredom, we set out on a little reconnaissance mission and happened across a merchant caravan. Sadly, we got a bit carried away. Instead of gagging and hog-tying them, the lads sharpened some stakes and stuck the fat feckers on them. That was terribly exhausting work, but we had good fun doing it. No cleft kisser can take that away. There was one skinny snipe amongst them, but we left him for later. What matters is, their wagons were packed full of quality wine, just begging to be guzzled. Naturally, we established watches so not everyone would get sloshed at once, as is only common sense. My fool of a papa used to say, Sonny, the most important thing in life's to do your job, to like your job, not to do it. Do that, you'll be happy. That feeble pate was a carpenter? What does that word mean in that context? That feeble pate was a carpenter. No tart twiddling idea what he liked about smacking at wood. But bum-botch him anyways. Geezer's been pushing daisies for ages now. If he were alive, I'd write him a letter like this. Papa, I like my work. A whole lot. And thanks for teaching me to read and write, because now I can let you know I give absolutely zero fecks about your advice. Whoa. Break time. I'm gonna free this person. Take a break. Be back in about 10 minutes. We are at 8.5 hours.
Find me at the cockatrice.
Talk to him now.
You saved my life. I thank you. Should you need something, find me at the cockatrice.
Green sword wall hype. Really just Mike until you said something, but yeah. Skip some music. I don't. Kim, I don't. I've got no, half on purpose. I realized after I went to the beer store that I forgot to get ginger ale. Answering a message here. And I thought about going to get some ginger ale today before the stream and decided against it. I figured if I was drinking soda, I'd be having so much sugar, I'd be having these huge sugar crashes. The Payday bars aren't so bad. They're sugar, but they're also salty and they're not that big. Cool. I will see you all in about 10 minutes. Break hype. If you just got here, we're going all night. If you're taking off, have a good one. If you're going to sleep, come on back tomorrow when you get up. I will be back in 10 minutes. See you soon.